again with some more lessons from the book Life's a Bark, What Dogs Teach Us About Life and Love by Larry Kay. And he does have a website called Positively Woof, WOOF.com, and also a Facebook page. So some more of the things, I just love this book. It just makes me just smile. Some of the lessons that he uses dogs to help us, translate into human terms. Another one is be quick to forgive. Dogs forgive us so easily. They forget us when we run late. We don't let them out in time to go to use the bathroom. We're gone all day. We don't take time to play with them. For the most part, they just forgive us immediately and say, well, let's go play now, or that's okay. And I think about this example that he says, is it easier to forgive another's mistakes when we are coming from a feeling of gratefulness and that there's abundance in life? So when we have gratitude and we realize there's an abundance in life, it's easier to forgive. And dogs have that. They're not worried about what's going to happen the next day. And so the example they want you to try is to forgive yourself. And then once you forgive yourself, then you can forgive others. There's so much to be grateful for our lives, every single moment of the day. And the next one. Forgive me my trespasses. This reminds me of the time, that we had several dogs growing up, and the one that I grew up with the most was the Doberman Pinscher. He was a red bone. He was a big one. He was 80 to 90 pounds, and he was a trained guard dog. And I don't know what happened, but one day he came home and he ate like 5 pounds? Maybe it was a 2-pound package of ground beef. And it had been sitting out. My mom didn't put it in the refrigerator. So I think he assumed it was for him. And he was just doing what dogs do. And so I like what this book says. It says, if we don't make mistakes, we're not stretching our abilities. We can challenge ourselves to forgive mistakes as easily as our canine friends do. So, this is a challenge for this. Set a goal to make 10 mistakes a day. Reward yourself for making all 10. How often do you get that advice? Embrace your mistakes, make as many as possible, and then reward yourself for making those mistakes. This is kind of new to me because I've never heard that mistakes stretch our abilities. Interesting. Okay, another one. Teach me healthy boundaries. And I think it's true, especially with pets, having to teach them healthy boundaries to keep them safe. Also to keep our articles safe. When we show people that we have boundaries in a clear and healthy way, people tend to respect us more. Right? I think about that with the dogs that I had growing up. My mom had boundaries. No dogs in the kitchen or the bathroom. And that was good because I never had to worry about dog hairs in the kitchen. I never had to worry about, sanitizing because the dog was never allowed. He would sit at the door and feed me something, but he was never allowed in the kitchen. Clear set boundaries. And the example they said is to set up a circle of chairs around you. Name each chair as a boundary. Remove any chairs as boundaries you no longer need, or add chairs for boundaries that you need. Rearrange them. I think that's really a good visualization for setting healthy boundaries. All right, I'll end with this one. Toys don't last forever. Aww. And dogs keep their toys until they're disintegrated. But they don't last forever. And I love what it says, that unused toys become clutter for us, getting in the way of things that are far more valuable to us right now. Have you ever had a possession that had special meaning and you'll say, I'll use it again someday, but you never do? And the exercise they have, it says, give away something that used to be valuable but now feels dusty or worthless. Imagine a new person enjoying it. If necessary, use it one last time before you give it away. That is really good for me. When I give something away that is very, I have an attachment to, but I'm no longer using it, it helps if I feel like that the person who's going to get that it's going to be very valuable to them. Wow, a lot of good lessons. This book is just full of so many of them. So I hope you choose one of them for this week or today to greenlight your day. Maybe I'll share some more. It's a pretty big book. But of course, we're humans and we have a lot to learn. Have a great day. Talk to you guys later.